Okay, so we're assembling the PSoC kits, and so phase one is we put in these header pins long side down, and the way you do that, one of the kits, open it up, try to hit the thing. The lengths don't match, but what I do to make sure I get the pins to match is I put it long side into the bottom of the board just to align it so that I can tell how many pins I need.
Okay.
Okay? And then I just come and cut what I don't need. I cup it in my hands so that doesn't go flying, right? Then I flip it around and put it into the board, and I'll press it like that and then solder along as I go. Then once that's one side is done, in a similar manner, you figure out how big. Now, of course, if you're doing a lot, maybe you want to just count the pins and do it that way. But when you get tired, it's easy to get it wrong. So, okay. So I'm not going to show how to solder right here, but that would be that. Now for the next phase, that's phase one, getting them like that. And yeah, you want to inspect to make sure there's no solder bridges, but also using the ammeter, making sure that there's no connections between. Although some, there'll be 24 kilo ohms connected. Here, we've got the pins for when we program this to be a function generator and oscilloscope. And basically, we go in the first pin, we skip, we put in the second one, skip two, put in one, and skip one here, and that's ground. So that's actually the function generator, channel B, channel A, and ground. It's a little annoying, but you end up clipping these, and you just find if you click it, you can hear the indentation. You put it in there, cup your hands so it doesn't go flying. If it goes flying, that's okay, because there's a lot I have extra. And so you would just put it there, all right? And then what I do is I put these making sure I have a model or a picture so that I don't forget what I'm up to. But yeah, I'll put in one, flip it over, solder, right? Then I skip one, according to my figure, yep. Then I'd flip it over, solder. It skip two, and it might be hard, right, to, like, let's say, put them all in at once and then be able to get it to stick there. And so, yeah, the three here stayed in, but the ground one fell out. So that's why I was just kind of doing it one at a time. After that, I take it and I test it with a low pass filter and then make sure that each one is verified. And then as far as, it can take a while, but to make sure that no pin is shorted to the other. So the first two here are power and ground. And there's 26 kilo ohms there. But when I go to the next pins, it'll either be 0 or near 5 mega ohms. And so I just kind of keep trying to double check. Now, that is somewhat tedious. You can look under here and make sure there's no solder bridges, right? Anyway, that's that.